Justine with Blue Jay Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. So this is the Krull Smith video from their 4th of July sale. It was amazing. I went Saturday. I was going to go Friday, but I didn't have anyone to watch my boys. So I went Saturday with my friend, and we had a great time. Got in fair bit of orchid trouble, but yeah, still. I'm very, very happy with what I got from Krull Smith and cannot wait to do the haul, which I need to do because I have some stuff that's blooming. And that will be the next video, or I don't know. I might have another video come out before the haul, but I am working on the haul and I want to get that footage. I'm waiting for something to bloom though. So hopefully it blooms. I mean, it is going to bloom, but hopefully it blooms in the right time. But everyone at Krull Smith was amazing, super great event, and I think they're going to keep doing this. I think this was the first time they did this sale, and talked with Jordan, talked with Julian. I didn't see Hayden, though. I don't know where Hayden was. But yeah, always very, very helpful, knowledgeable staff, and some great conversations, met some viewers, which is always fun, and I apologize in advance because I'm just awkward, and for some reason, sometimes I just forget that I actually do YouTube, and I forget people actually know me, and yeah, me just awkward, but love meeting everyone, and love talking with everyone, and I have some decent footage, so I don't know, I had a brain goof, and I was trying to use my mic and get some footage and actually try to talk and film some stuff, and I apparently forgot how my mic works. So I'm like, oh, it's working. I forgot to plug in the bit to my phone that receives like the signal from my mic. The good news is I knew it didn't work, so I wasn't like talking to myself and doing all this stuff with the mic thinking it works. So at least there's that, but yeah, no mic, so there will be a voiceover. And then whatever I run out of things to talk about, I will just, add music. And then my friend did an order. I can never say their name, but it's another nursery that's close to Krull Smith. Equigenera, I think, or Equigenera, one of those. If you're in the orchid community, you know who they are. But I stayed in budget at Krull Smith. I did not stay in budget at the next nursery. But yeah, I used up all my willpower at Krull Smith. And yeah, so I have some plants from there as well that I'll just combine in a haul, but I'll keep them separate so you know what orchids are from where. But again, that's not this video. This video is just the Krull Smith video. So hope you enjoy, and I will see you at the end. This is that species cross that's different on different elevations.
Yep, that's in there.
Do you see the curls?
What?
Look at the color in the curls.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a sample over there, but this isn't a sample.
Yeah, these ones are for sale. Those are the samples of plants. I think those.
This one here.
Pretty, ain't it?
Very pretty.
I like this one.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
But that's a sample one.
I know, but
Yeah. This is a nice one, too. I like that.
They were being held up somehow, and now they're falling over.
Yeah, they're holding each
You know
other
what?
up. Just like
I'm leaving
that.
just like that.
Yeah.
so this is the first 4th of July
15%
sale,
off.
right? That you
Yeah.
guys just done?
First
It's a good
one.
idea.
Yeah.
It's working so far. It's just
Oh, it's a work.
well, I didn't think somebody
How's
would
the
come up in
truck?
the middle of the heat.
But it's inside.
Now that I'm looking at this, Juliet,
Yeah.
and we have you all to ourselves.
Right.
For a few
Well,
minutes.
what do I do with
This is either
if it
purple
does
or a
not
basket.
stay inside here?
You got either a basket or a mountain. That's honestly your best option for this one. And this is one of my favorites, the Mexicanas.
I got this I'm thinking the first time here,
Yeah.
before it was named. I said, I'm leaving with a good book, and I took this, and it does
Didn't
really
you give
well.
me a piece of that one?
I did.
There you go.
Because it's always so,
Oh, yeah.
Well, it has Walker in it. It walks.
Yeah, it
It's got
walks a lot.
it's half a Clandier, half Walkerian.
Yeah.
A Clandier also does the whole walking thing, and Walkerian is very good at its name, walking.
Yeah, see? It's walking.
But the nice thing about it, I mean, how often does it flower for you? Like 3-4 times a year?
Yes. Just bloomed again.
Looking at some Pathiopedilums pretty quick. Now some of their mini Vandas. The mini Vandas were so amazing. I was very tempted. That's that Dave Crane one, I think. The one I have that I did the time lapse on. I need to post that. I mean, they had some amazing specials. And just the showroom was immaculate. And it's just always an experience going there. And I was finding some blue things. So we got there like right when they opened, and I was able to get a little bit of footage of the showroom before everyone showed up, which was really nice. And the Vandas, but then I started to shop. So some novelty Phalaenopsis. There were so many amazing novelty Phalaenopsis, and really wanted a lot of the Pathiopedilums. We'll just put it this way: if I win the lottery, I might not tell people, but there will be signs. Cannot tell you how many of these fowls I wanted to bring home. I was literally like drooling. Just wanted them all. But budget and, I mean, my space that I'm growing them in, not possible. But oh, they were just so pretty, and so many good deals. I mean, I feel like I'm a broken record, but I mean, it was just so, oh, I don't even have words for it really. And this is one of the reasons I can't even talk when I see them in person. I can't talk and I'm looking at it for the second time. There's probably going to be a few of these I regret not getting. Starting right off the bat with a very unique one. These are some of their bigger Cattleyas. And you know I love this white with like the purple. Just going through kind of quick because I'm starting to get FOMO. Because people are starting to come in and I'm like, oh, I need to shop and decide what I want. So you can kind of see the videos getting faster. I do go back in after I shop and do some more footage. So we'll compare. And then I keep looking at this one plant, and I actually already have this plant. It just goes to show that sometimes you just really like that one type of plant. It's kind of funny. But yeah, they had a lot of variety. And they had more than just orchids only. They had a few um, Hoyas, they had some ferns, just a great selection of everything. And then everyone at Krull Smith's always very nice. They take care of us over there. Just, oh, that's a fun one. Oh, I even show you the tag. Hopefully I didn't do that too fast. Some more. Oh, that's a cool color. The flowers on these are just so different, these catasetum crosses. And I haven't tried growing a whole lot of these yet, but they're very interesting. The flowers are just so different. It's kind of crazy to think this is still an orchid. great specimen sized Florida native encyclia, common nicknamed the clamshell orchid or octopus orchid. Its actual name is a little hard to say, and I'm not positive I remember how to say it, so I'll write the name down. This is such an amazing Pathiopedilum cross. Just the stripes and the tails coming down. That's not the right term, but the term escapes me. And these Bellinas, oh my gosh, just the leaves. And then the flowers. So awesome. And then there's just so much to look at. It's really hard to decide where to go. So while we're looking at these pretty Vandas, figured I would just give you a little story. So, um, for anyone that knows me, knows I'm pretty, like, I'm a good introvert. So I'm kind of quieter and more reserved, but when you get me in the right situations or around something I'm hyper focused on, I get pretty excited and can talk your ear off. Kind of interesting. However, it's still kind of like weird and awkward to like film out in public, and I'm really trying to get over that. And then in addition, I still couldn't hear on this day I was trying to film. So I thought I was talking pretty loud and feeling pretty awkward. I hear my video back and I'm like, I'm whispering. Why am I whispering? But yeah. So it's something I'm working on. It's, interesting. Pretty much most of the stuff I do, unless it's like at my house doing stuff, is kind of out of my comfort zone as far as filming. And I'm not good at being fake. Anyone who knows me knows that. I'm too neurodivergent to be fake. You kind of, what you see is what you get. And yeah, I want to get better at filming at like the nurseries. I'm trying to get the best content I can for my viewers. And I appreciate you all who are still along for the ride or anyone new who's joining. It is definitely an interesting journey. And there's so many ands in this little segment. But I didn't want to just throw music over it. I wanted to at least, kind of talk to you guys some. I feel like sometimes I offer some valuable input. Just some beautiful Pathiopedilums again. But just finishing that little thought process. Yeah, so I am a weird introvert person who's always trying to get out of my comfort zone and bring my viewers the best content possible. I think I want to get a new phone eventually too, but we'll see when that happens. In the meantime, I'll just keep plugging away, and I feel like some of the filming's gotten better at least. Like I'm not so in a rush. I've gotten a little slower at filming. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I mean, I'm my worst critic. I'm the first one to say I'm doing something that I'm not thrilled about. And I know where my weaknesses are, and I'm definitely trying really hard to get better at those. But until I can hear, I can't really control how loud my voice is because it's still kind of. I mean, even doing the voiceover right now, I'm so over not feeling 100%. But enough rambling. Let's go back to some positive stuff. So, hope everyone who celebrates had a great 4th of July. Maybe leave me a comment for what you guys did. If you did like family stuff or went to see some good fireworks, or anyone who is watching, because this is all over the interwebs. Anyone who's watching and doesn't celebrate Independence Day, um, feel free to ask what it is or ask what we did. I really love these monsteras and other philodendrons. I mean, the leaves were just gigantic, like almost as large as I was. And They're growing them on like, instead of moss poles like us home growers, they're growing them on like trees. It's just really cool. And this one had like this really cool, like spiky stem. And then let's see if we'll get to my favorite one. I don't know what that one is. I think it's, oh, I love this one. This was Monstera albo, I think, or just so pretty. Oh, did I look at the tag? I'm looking at it, but I don't show it to you. Sorry, but just, oh, so pretty. And then I don't know what that one is over there, but so, so pretty. Back to some orchids. But after this video, we're going to do a little bit of music and then I'll do a sign off. But hope you guys are enjoying. And yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of words tonight. Not doing too well. Normally I can just come up with stuff. But such a great experience. And if anyone went there, let me know what kind of plants that you guys ended up coming home with, because I can't imagine you could go there and not come home with plants. There are just so many good choices. And catasetums, back to talking. Oh, this here looks like it's going to be a real interesting plant. And over here, some of the bulbophyllums. I really like bulbos, but they don't really like me. They, I tend to grow a little too bright, a little too dry, and a little too cold for them. I mean, maybe I'll try them again eventually, but for right now, they don't like me. So, I've learned what likes me. I really Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It really doesn't do it justice. Just going in person, there's something to be said for seeing the flowers in person, also smelling like some the smells, like some of the cattleyas were just smelled so good. And I mean, just the experience. So if you're in the area, I encourage you to go to one of their shows. They always put on a pretty good show. One of the best shows is probably during they have like the AOS meeting as well, and they bring in a lot of vendors. So when they bring in the vendors, those are some of the good shows too. But the deals Krull Smith had at this last one, and I'm pretty sure they're going to continue doing the July sale. Definitely worth trying to plan around. And yeah, so feel free to leave comments, like, subscribe. Kindness and your time is free. And yeah, still working on some other stuff and trying to feel better. Hopefully, I can feel better at some point. Um, Having young kids, not really a whole lot of ability to rest, but I'm getting there. And yeah, don't really have a whole lot else. So, as always, keep growing and bye for now.